Hello everybody, welcome back to Prey. Continuing where we left off. Crawling into this creepy vent. A little strange for there to be a lone item. Just sitting there. In a vent. Wait, this is something. What's the purpose of doing this? The only thing I could possibly think of for there to be a purpose... Oh, that's an alternative way to shut that off, I think. Utilities, LG conference room, allow access. Excuse me? Alright. Archival footage. Video retrieved from deep storage and ready for playback. Director level authorization confirmed. First contact. So first contact with the aliens? How's this gonna play out? Why does it have no sound? I guess it is in space. Okay. Well, that guy's gonna die. Yep. Dead. Definitely dead. Is it replaying? I think it's replaying. Yeah, it's replaying. Alright. Utility. Weaver. What does this do? What in the world? Just touching glass or something? There's a lot of those things. What in the world? Why are they killing each other? Wait a second. Is that how a phantom is made? Nope. That's something else entirely. So they'll kill one of their own and it turns into something worse? Okay, time to talk. Our esteemed colleague, Dr. Galagos, is posing a problem. Let's talk via Looking Glass ASAP. Alex? Tokaji's injury. Dr. Kelstrup, patient Tokaji, insists she got her hand caught in a piece of machinery, but her wounds show evidence of bite marks. Human bite marks. Someone bit her finger off. Okay, when I asked security if they could find the fingers so I could at least reattach them, they said the machine had ground them up. What is going on? Thanks, Elizabeth Bay. Telepath rejection. Full report still pending concerning the last experiment with V01065537. The Typhon Psychotronics or Kratos initially evidenced interest in the subject, but then failed to colonize subject's mind. Developed a strong aversion, in fact. Experiment halted at 5:01:30 minutes. At Morgan Yu's request. 37 sent to recovery. While 37 has a history of psychological instability, the event seems to have inflicted additional trauma. Both Morgan Yu and Alex Yu have agreed that 37 should be held until we can determine the origin of 37's peculiar resistance to the Typhon Psychotratus. Sanjay Puri. Status report, Tokaji and 37. Dr. Kelstrup, per your request, Dr. Tokaji was sent to trauma. Her fingers could not be recovered. 37 is isolated and under continual watch. Security will perform regular checks on his physical condition. That's the guy I killed, who was apparently mind-controlled or something. Or something was just wrong with him. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, I checked all the emails. Okay. Then I guess now I just get out of here. Oh wait, I can break this and get some flowers. Flowers, baby, flowers. Oh, the flowers. Not sure if I can loot bamboo. Nah, I can't loot bamboo. What the hell was that noise? Oh right, I didn't go through there. Let me take Mr. Turret with me. My best buddy, Mr. Turret. I love you, Mr. Turret. I hope you love me. Let me just get you there.
Scanning target. No type of material detected.
Right. I don't think you're right at all. There's always going to be something here.
Ready to scan.
Looking glass station. The psychotronics transfer.
Calvino, what did you do to my conference room? Eh? Yes. I was just about to call you. All I see is a dot. Yes, that's right. It's the calibration system for the new touchscreen. You only have to run it one time. Are you kidding me? Just follow the dot. When it turns green, touch it. It should... Damn it, Calvino, I do not have time to play sing-along with your bouncing ball. I'll call you back.
Okay. That's a little weird. Any secrets? Any sneaky little bastards? Prowl. Chipset. Well, what does this chipset do for me? Impact dampener. Reduces damage taken from crashing during flight. Turn that off. Increases your movement speed while sneaking. Yes. Thank you. I love this game. I know I've raged a lot, at least in the first few episodes. But, it's growing on me. More and more, the further I get along. I don't trust these things. Huh. Kinda surprised there wasn't anything here to murder me. Nothing I could detect anyways. What the hell? Usually it's like, oh, the horror game trope. You find something, then boom, there's something there that wasn't there before. That should have no business being there. Well, at least this game doesn't do the horror game tropes. Let me just take this baby. Just in case. I get the feeling something is going to happen.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Alright. Where's the thing? Where'd the green dot go? The green dot was in here. Green dot? Green dot, you were here. Where did you go? Does it not show up if the turret's in here? There was a green dot on the screen.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.7.6 online.
I don't get it. Did I miss something? But I didn't press the green dot? I guess. Alright. Sorry about that, people. I guess I screwed up. Actually, you know what? Let me just load. Let me do a quick load. Alright. Yeah, let me touch you. Fuck you! Alright. You. Freaking monster. I hate you so much right now.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Where did my thing go?
Lock submitted.
Oh, of course. Of course, it needs to be repaired now of all times. Jesus Christ. That Mother Fluffer nearly gave me a freaking heart attack. What a prick. Guess I'm gonna have to become a little less reliant on the turrets because they're breaking too easily. Save. That was my fault. So, yeah. Remember jump scares? Well, you know, there's a jump scare when you don't skip the screen. Why would I come back here? I saw something there. You sneaky prick. Unless it somehow teleported out of this room. That had to be what it did. It's the only way I could come up the stairs. But Jesus freaking Christ, that scared the living hell out of me. Just gonna close that now. Alright. Let me just, open this. Hopefully not die. And, maybe I can make another neural mod. I guess it'd be no. Wait a second, did I pick up anything else that I have an extra of? No, I did not. It makes me sad that my turret buddy's dead. I don't want you to be dead, turret buddy. You're my friend. Well, can I make anything else? Nope, don't got neuromod things. Glue canister. I can make some of those. Leave that on that, and then maybe make some health kits. Okay, that's enough of that. Freaking heart. Was not expecting that. I should have expected it. I should have expected it completely. That's the perfect way to jump scare somebody. Perfect way to jump scare somebody is to make them focus on something that requires their attention. And then be all like, hey, by the way, you're just gonna be terrified. Ugh. Wait, so its health isn't even all the way down, so why is it broken? What kind of crap is that? Well, I can't repair it. Either way. Let me save.
Dr. Yu.
Oh, hello, little robot. Excuse me. Can you just make sure there's no mimics sneaking around? Oh, great. Wonder why I'd want to climb up there. At least this gun's versatile. Check the other one just in case. Maybe talk to the science operator. Oh, there's a pathway. So glad I can tell when there's mimics around now. What the hell? Another science operator. Well, that's good. Hi, mimic.
Scan complete. Psionic aptitude available.
Another snacky cake.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Any more of you? Probably is. Not in this room. Can you just, yeah, that didn't work. Isn't it so adorable? Note? Wait, what's the... Why can't I read these notes? Why are there a million notes sitting around?
Alien threat detected.
Oh, hopefully they're worth material. Not a mimic. Oh my god, that's what that is. It's all sticky notes saying, not a mimic. That's funny. Ooh, lots of spare parts. I can repair my turret, buddy, if I want. Anything sneaking in here? These sneaky snackies. That was a waste. I'll take these notes, just in case they're worth some sort of material. Someone in this room is freaking paranoid. Ooh, Typhon organ. Petri dish sample. Hold on a second. I'll write him back. Sorry about that, people. Just, people in the house talking. Not a mimic, not a mimic. So stupid. You know, I get the feeling that one of these things is actually going to turn out to be a mimic. Nah, I guess if they were, then they would have attacked me by now. Why is that a thing? Is that a freaking heart? Ugh. Okay, behavioral biometrics. Test tube samples and a note. More notes. Oh my god. So many freaking notes. It's so stupid. I really hope I'm not wasting my time picking all this up and it's actually worth something in the recycling bin. That's the only reason. Whoa, you little prick! You sneaky little bastard. How dare you? Wave transmitter. Null wave transmitter developed in Psychotronics. The null wave transmitter emits a burst of signals which suppress the psionic abilities of anyone caught in the blast for a short period of time. It can be thrown or affixed to stationary objects using the mouse. 1. Okay, so my guess for the use of that would be either I'm gonna have to fight people who use psionic abilities, or this is good for stopping phantoms. Only thing I can think of. I'm gonna have to repair my suit at some point. You motherfucker.
Vital signs critical.
Jesus Christ. Typhon organ 4. Curious as to why you have so many Typhon organs. I mean, I know you're a Typhon, but still. Typhon mimesis Part 1. Using Moss-Bauer spectroscopy, we track hyperfine splitting of an isotope embedded in the target object, in this case a standard TranStar coffee mug. The creatures seem to have a weird affinity for them. If the mimic actually altered its atomic structures to duplicate the target object, then we would expect the reading to be consistent in the duplicated object. When the altercation occurred, the reading was present, but the frequency had changed. The new object was on a different time scale than the original. So they morph time? Well, obviously I saw the second part, so that said something like they pull in objects from other dimensions, which is weird. Okay, PS... I hate that machine. PS credited, debated hypothesis. Hallucinogenic field. The mimics project a field that causes observers to think they see the object. Transmutation. Mimic literally reconfigures its atoms and molecules while somehow maintaining its own subjective consciousness. Pocket dimension. Mimic swaps places with an object in a parallel dimension but stays connected to it via a wormhole. Yeah, I think it's number C. Letter C. I don't know why I said number. Freaking phantoms. Why did that phantom come out of nowhere? I really hate the noises of those things. Let's see. Null wave control. Introduce null wave transformer to test chamber to suppress mimic's abilities. Warning: NW2 void test results. Oh, that was straight up murder. Email. Mimic theory. Okay, so okay, so that time to place your bets on how this actually works. My money is on number 2, obviously. After the last 6 months here, I'm going with 4. Magic. Really. Dome Taker. Dome Taker 3, Pilgrimage to the Autarky of the Domed. Arrived with my last drop. Let me know if you'd like a download. The caves are all handcrafted. Okay, so they're talking about a video game. Mystery Man, does Lanzetta ring any bells? Dr. Gus Lanzetta. What if I told you he worked with us for a week? 1 week. The week before the entire science staff had glass quarters neuromods removed. He left his badge in a locker. I had IT look up his account and it had all been deleted. All but his credentials. Who the hell was he? Okay. That's a little freaky. What, he turned into a monster and then they try to cover it up? Typhon organ, petri dish. Test tube. What in the world is that? Okay, that's a something. That's a something, alright. It's a something that looks like something, and a something that looks like things. Okay. What is the point of this? Is that web? That's web. It's some sort of webbing. For what? That's sealed up for a reason. Great. Note. Rory, I've loaded another nightlight as requested to up the psycholuminescence. This time the Typhon ought to follow the weir like an imprinted duckling. Okay. Typhon Lure. Already got one of those. Not a mimic. Oh, yeah.
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
You transcribe?
Hans, we need to talk about Annalise Gallegos.
Something isn't right. I don't trust you. Why can't you scan the stuff that's in there? Something's gonna happen as soon as I try to leave this. Why else would it? Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Thank you. I was fully expecting that to break. Hit the button. Scan you.
Scan complete.
Matter 2.
Psionic aptitude enabled.
Narrow movements. I'll take it. So the whole point of that is to wear those things around. That's pretty neat. I still need to figure out how to use my bloody thing. My freaking suit repair kits. For the life of me, I can't remember how to do it. And I've checked the controls. The controls don't show me anything. How am I supposed to kill that thing? Little mimic. my turret. Ugh. Maybe not. Labs B. Labrador Retrievers. Nope. What, they putting on a mimic on the corpse too?
I can hear the Weaver through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic. You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think we could get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. Say the word.
It seems like a bad idea. Wouldn't mind taking your helmet.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Freaking psycho thing. Again. How do I get in there?
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor, neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences.
Or simulated ones. What? Simulated?
Albino. He has... Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but...
Let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
Bad mimic. Bad mimic. Respect my authority. Bad mimic. Why is there a red dot over there?
Scanning target. No Typhon material detected.
So I guess I don't need to scan normal mimics anymore, as far as I can tell. For now. 9mm bullets. Typhon Mimesis Part 3. May explain how mimics arrived here and how at least one survived in the vacuum inside the Quedka for so long. They can move to an adjacent dimensional bubble where time passes much more slowly, shifting back with the appropriate stimulus and, okay, prey. From the mimic's perspective, a 6 million year journey to our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. These things are the ultimate trapdoor spiders. Oh god. Why's it gotta be spiders? It's always spiders. Only thing I'm glad about is they don't have freaking creepy spider faces. I hate spider faces. It's not even the spiders itself that freak me out, it's their faces. I just can't stand spider face. They're just the nasty eyes and the hairiness. Ugh. No thank you. No thank you. Status report 37. Helen, 37 has shown signs of further instability in the last 24 hours. Subject demonstrated morbid curiosity in small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them, nutritive and non-nutritive. Initial diagnosis would seem to be a rapid onset of pica. Pisa? Or pica? But there was no evidence of this prior to exposure to the telepath. We're not ruling out suicide attempts. Although the subject isn't making an effort to hide it, I'll be performing an endoscopic exam next shift to make sure nothing is lodged in the esophagus or intestines. Mitsuko. Okay, Dr. Helen Barker Combs. 37 is still under suicide watch. As requested, the prisoner hasn't been given any sedatives to keep his system clean for upcoming surgery. No food either, only water. He doesn't do much except rock back and forth, staring at the same point of the wall and mumbling to himself in Russian. can't make out what he's saying. He's made no attempt to hurt himself that we've seen. This volunteer doesn't seem to be suicidal. He seems disoriented, like he's sleep drunk. Okay. Encephalectomy. Helen, I think we've gotten just about all we're going to get out of 37 by talking. I want you to schedule surgery within the next few days. Let's get it out and into analysis as soon as possible. Did he eat a typhon or something? That's the only thing I can think of. He must have eaten a typhon somehow. Alright, so...
Scanning target. No typhon material detected.
I'm gonna bring you with me. You're my new friend. Wonder if
Error log submitted.
shoot it. You see it there?
Debug build version 0.7.6 for both on.
How the crap are you supposed to open these doors? The only thing I can think of is if there's a freaking computer around here with a button to open that door specifically, but I don't see one. Nothing here, nothing here. Utility for this one. Oh, right, there's nothing in there to put the null wave with, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, I guess I'm done here. I can't kill that thing, as much as I would love to. Have to eradicate these monstrosities. I will check my neuromods, though. Okay, I've got 2. Is there anything useful I can use it on? I don't need psionic aptitude. Allows installation of 2 additional chipsets. Well, crap. Alright, so I will need at least 1 in that. So I can, well, I'll need, yeah, that. So I'll have to unlock the chipsets. Crap. I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but what can you do? Morph? Manipulate the psychoactive ether to change shape and dupe your enemies. Oh, that's just not fair. So, you can turn into machines, you can shoot blasts of energy. I want to be able to do stuff like that. I'll just save that for another file. The game's good enough for 2 playthroughs at least, so I'll say that much. Alright, I'm just gonna save these neuromods. There's no reason to use them. Now, how do I open Mitsuko's door? That is something I would like to know. Helen Barker's... I went in there, I checked those emails, I looted everything in sight. I see no way to get into Mitsuko's room, though, and there should be something useful in there. In fact, there's a lot of useful things in there from the looks of things. I just see no way to get in. There has to be something I'm missing.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
God, don't scare me like that. Let me just, set you here. Thank
Deploying.
you. Get my glue canister. Let that fire out. Contain it. This is a terrible idea. Or did I come from this way? Labs A.
Dr. Yu.
No, I don't think I did come from... Actually, yes, I did. I did come from this way. I'm just stupid. Oh, right, I never went up here, did I? Did I? Hi. Yep, no new data. Scan from you. Unless you're an electric mimic. Switch to my glue.
Hello.
Things have improved a lot. At least my ability to kill has improved a lot. So that's right. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Helen. Back up, honey. Why did you want to hug me? Deadly combos. Most enemies aboard Talos 1 are stronger than you, at least initially. Before attacking head-on, try gaining an advantage by disabling them first. Freeze your enemy in place with the glue or the disruptor stun gun. Block them from using powers of null wave transmitters or the Psycho Shock ability. Drop EMP charges to stun robotic opponents. Enemies always take bonus damage when they are disabled. Experiment to create your own deadly combos. That's a little late for that tool tip. Thank you. How far back did that send me?
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of,
Oh,
it
crap.
seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor?
Neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences.
Or simulated ones. What? Simulate the experiences. Calvino. He has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
Okay, I've already read all those. Just making sure they're marked so as though I have read them. Anything else in here? Making sure I don't miss nothing. I'm sorry, people. I should have saved. That was my fault. I'm a failure. Failure. Failure is a panda. Panda should know better. And with how close to extinction they are, they may as well be like freaking war heroes. I don't know. I'm just being silly. All right. No need to go back over there.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Hello. Hello, hello. Why is all that glue falling apart? Excuse me? I hear Phantom, I don't see Phantom. I get the feeling it's under me. It's definitely under me. This is not good. Yep, there it is.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Let me save. God, this is the slowest paced game. Well, not in a bad way. It's just really slow paced to what I'm used to. But it's also my fault for But there is no new game plus, so that's my fault. No fault but my own. You little prick. Hey, it didn't take any damage. Neat. Oh, that's my broken turret from before. No, that's not my turret. That's a broken turret in general. I don't think I've been in this room.
Ready to scan.
What's with the breaking noises? What?
Diagnostic check.
Freaking sneaky spider pieces.
Nominal actuators. Nominal tilt handling error. Please contact engineering.
No, that's not good. That's not good at all. I think there is an animal visitor that should not be here. It is a skunk. I can smell it. It's outside, of course, but when a skunk is near your house, you can smell it, no matter what. Unless your house is somehow freaking airtight.
Error log submitted.
It really sucks.
Eradicator Auto-Turret version 0.7.6 online.
Could we not do
Debug
that?
build version 0.7.6.
God.
Verbose on.
I don't need to deal with the freaking rumblies again. That was scary enough as it was. Can we not, please? Please, can we not? Freaking... Game's screwing with me. The game's just screwing with me.
Scanning target domain.
Don't worry, I'm gonna go back to that other room that I was at previously, but,
Eradicator Auto-Turret version 0.7.6 online.
Hi. Aren't you just adorable? Aren't you just adorable? Oh god, there's a lot of you. There's a lot of mimics. Can you not shoot me in the back, please? Thank you. No, I'm just gonna let Mr. Turret do it. Okay, you're dead. Any more of you? I like this freaking scanning thing. It's just really cool to me. Just the way it's presented is really immersive to me.
Error. Attitude adjustment required.
Wait, petri dish sample. Take you. Another mimic tumor. Save. Strangely enough, I haven't been able to find a lot of food lately. Curious as to why.
Eradicator Auto-Turret version 0.7.6 online.
That's a super repair kit. I should have used that. God dang it.
Proximity sensor reset.
Hello, Dr. Kelstrom? I wanted to follow up on my request to view one of the volunteer abdication contracts.
Anna, you're supposed to be off today.
I had some free time, so I thought...
I've already told you, the VACs are sealed documents. My hands are tied.
But isn't there some allowance for the researchers? I mean, my God, I'm the one pushing the button.
Look, I understand. I really do. You wouldn't be human if this was easy.
I just want to be sure.
Believe me, everything we've done is perfectly legal.
That's because Talos 1 is in extra-national space. There are no laws.
Anna, you're tired. It's affecting your judgment. Now, I've tolerated it for a while, but enough is enough. You need to take some time, understood?
Yes, Dr. Kelstrom. I understand.
Good. Oh, look, you've made me late for a meeting with Alex.
Are they having her execute somebody? Well, someone murdered her. Thing is, I don't think it was the mimics that murdered her because her body isn't drained.
Material detected.
Introduction to survey of parapsychological meta-analysis. For example, conducting a meta-analysis of over 2,000 Gansfeld trials. Oh wait, I think I've read that one. Yeah, I've definitely read that one. What the hell was that noise?
Proximity sensor reset.
Something's bumping things around out there, and I don't like it. Let's save. Okay. Easy. I got this, baby. Emails. Remember your mission. The Volunteers Transstar sends are irredeemable sociopaths sentenced to die for their crimes. We are neither judge nor jury. We only enable their already ordained destruction to the benefit of all humanity. Read the file on 13 if you need assurance. It's unlocked in the extraction lab. Hans. I'm an idiot. I managed to lock my morgue key card in the morgue. Kelstrip thinks I'm an imbecile as it is. Have any ideas? Great.
Scanning target building.
Okay, I'm just gonna... I didn't notice that corpse was around.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.7.6.
First of all,
online.
Unlocking high. Well, that's a bad time to need to reload.
Detected.
Ah, crap. I wanted to scan it. Gonna lock that. I think there's more of those things out there. This is bad. Hi. Scan you, there's no new data. Alright. That is fine with me, good sir. Bye. Ah, crap. This is bad, this is bad.
Warning. Vital signs critical.
No.
Warning. Suit
Why the hell
integrity damaged.
am I not freaking... Oh, this is Helen Marker. Brick? Jeez. Did she break my turret after I just repaired the thing? Okay, she didn't. Good. Just knocked it around. I'm still hearing more of those things. Why? I shouldn't be hearing more. But more do I hear. Weapon upgrade kit would be useful if it wasn't for the fact that I do not have enough things to upgrade. I really hope that the spare parts isn't what I'm needing for those upgrades, for those neuromod craftings. I'm running out of food. This is not good. Hey, lady. I'm just gonna do this.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.6.
Requesting new operator.
Oh. Solves that.
Transstar Pyramid
Maybe I can help you.
490 medical class operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
Research complete.
Okay, I'll scan you, baby.
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. Please hold still.
Now,
This
if
will
only
only
I
take a
could
moment.
find an
All
engineer
done.
one.
Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
And then nothing else of value. Alright. Gonna save. I think I'm gonna end this episode here. Unfortunately. Actually, Actually, wait a second. This is going to drive me insane if I cannot figure out how to repair my crap. Weapon upgrade kit. That's good and all, but where the hell is my weapon upgrade kits? I have them. I know I have them. You know I have them. You've seen me pick them up. But for the life of me, I can't remember how to upgrade, how to repair my stuff. And it's driving me insane. I've pressed every button. None of the buttons work for it, so I don't know what to do. I'm probably gonna get repair 8 next. That's where repair 8 is. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna end this episode here. So if you lovely people enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment, possibly leave a donation.
Hello. Good to meet you. Are you again, Dr. Yu?
And if you'd like to support my channel and help it grow, maybe visit my Patreon and become a patron. And I'll see you lovely people in the next episode. Have a good night, everybody.